friends, welcome to my video tutorial for the pocket pony. This amigurumi pattern is super fun to make. It's quick, easy, low sew, and colorful. You can follow along with the free written pattern on my blog or crochet with me in this video tutorial. If you'd like to support me as a pattern designer, I do have a PDF pattern available. It's a 2-in-1 PDF pattern that includes an additional version for the pony. The free version that we're crocheting here today is called the strands version, so the mane and tail are made in strands. And the second version, exclusive in the PDF pattern, features bumps for the mane and tail. As a side note, the horse with bumps for the mane and tail is faster to crochet. Both versions are adorable though, and perfect for celebrating the zodiac year of the horse. Now let's go over the materials. For this project, I am using super bulky weight 6 plush yarn, a 5mm crochet hook, 16mm eyes, stuffing, yarn needle, and scissors. You are welcome to use any weight yarn and any size hook to go along with that yarn. To begin with the head, we're going to start with 2 chains. Here's my slip knot to begin my chain, and here's 1 chain, 2 chains. Then insert 8 single crochets into the second chain from the hook. If you'd like to do the magic ring method, which is to insert 8 single crochets into the magic ring, you are welcome to do that. After you do 8 single crochets in the same in the round, you're going to start on round 2. For round 2, you're going to single crochet and then increase 4 times around. So in that first stitch, you're going to single crochet. In the next stitch, you're going to increase. So I'm putting 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Then we're going to repeat the sequence around. So single crochet, and then increase in the next stitch. Repeat again, single crochet, increase, and then the very last 2 stitches, single crochet and increase. And now you are ready to move on to round number 3. For round 3, you're going to single crochet 2 and then increase, repeating that 4 times around. If you'd like to use a stitch marker, you're welcome to do that as well. I'm using a yarn scrap as my stitch marker. It is the cheapest and easiest stitch marker in my opinion. Alright, so placing it at the very head of start of my round, I'm now going to start on round 3. Single crochet 2 times, and then increase in the next stitch. Let's repeat that. Single crochet 2, increase. Single crochet 2, increase. And our very last sequence here, single crochet 2, and increase. Now you should have your piece kind of folding into a more 3D shape. Remember to push your piece inside out so that the right side faces out. For round number 4, we're going to increase just slightly here. We're going to single crochet 7 and then increase, repeating that 2 times around. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 stitches. And in that next stitch, we're going to increase. And let's go around again. Single crochet 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and in that very last stitch, an increase. Now, we're going to do rounds 5 to rounds 8 as single crochet around, and we're not going to increase or decrease at all. So I'm going to move my stitch marker up here to keep track of where round 5 starts. And basically just single crochet all the way around. We're doing straight rounds here with the same stitch count. We're going to meet back at the end of round 8. Here's a look at round 8 complete. As you can see, we went up from rounds 5, 6, 7 to 8. Now for round number 9, we're going to single crochet and decrease 6 times around. Here's what it'll look like. Single crochet and then decrease. I'm using the invisible decrease method. You can use the regular decrease if you want, but if you'd like to do the invisible decrease, just insert your hook into the first front loop of the next stitch, then the next front loop of the following stitch, yarn over, pull through those 2 front loops, yarn over and pull through the 2 loops. That's an invisible decrease. I like it because it's a lot less visible than a regular decrease. Now, single crochet, and then we're going to decrease again, going into those 2 front loops, pull through, and finish your decrease. Single crochet, decrease, single crochet, decrease, single crochet, decrease, and single crochet, decrease. And now that you finish, we're going to attach the plastic safety eyes. I am using some 16mm plastic safety eyes. These are colored eyes. If you're using solid black eyes, I recommend going down some sizes. 16mm is probably going to look really big. And as these colored eyes work, they just have some glittery backings. Oops, here's the glittery side that I put into over the peg here. There we go. And it'll have a nice glittery effect. I like to place the eyes between rounds 5 and 6, counting up from the first round. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here's 6. So right between 5 and 6 are these stitches here. And you can go ahead and just insert the eye and place them on both sides of the head. You want to make them on opposite sides here. So if I place this here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So let's see, somewhere over here. When you're satisfied with the placement, go ahead and attach the backings to the end here. If you struggle with attaching the eyes on such a small amigurumi, you can use a safety eye tool. And these are like pliers to just get the eyes attached easily, like so. After you finish attaching the eyes, you can go ahead and stuff the head. Once your doll's head is stuffed, it's time to finish up the round. We're now moving on to round 10, where we're simply decreasing all the way around. So go ahead and single crochet each pair of stitches together. You'll end up with 6 stitches in this round, and we're going to fasten off with a long tail to sew the opening closed. Now let's fasten off with a long tail, and we are going to use this tail for sewing the opening closed later. I recommend sewing the opening closed after you finish the 2 ears. That way you can still easily stuff the ends in.